And I had kind of a uprooted nomadic lifestyle in that house because I didn't really have a place to sleep, and I didn't really have a room, or I didn't have any place where I could leave my stuff, and I didn't have any place that I felt safe, except when I was with my grandmother. And that was really wonderful to get invited into my grandmother's room, and I was always allowed in my grandmother's room. And it was really beautiful there. It smelled like smelled this. It was such a lovely powder that she used to wear. And she had, in my grandmother's room, she had peppermints. She always had peppermints. These white, thick peppermints. It was Wednesday night. And my mother or my aunt said that my grandmother wanted us all to come to the living room at a certain time because she wanted to tell us the stories of her journey from Finland to America. And I never heard these stories before. And I thought, oh, gee, I'm gonna, what time? The show? Instead of the show? I said, I can't do it because this is my night for my TV show. And whether it was my mother or my aunt, I can't remember, but it was really impressed upon me, in an appropriate way, that it was very important for me to be there and that the show would be on other nights. But, it wouldn't. I mean, I missed the show. I missed the whole thing.
You'll find your slime again. Your slime again. Your trails to my best friend's room. My best friend's room.
I thought about it, and I knew that I would come down. Well, I was a little bit late. The story started before I got there. The story started before I got there, but my grandmother was in the living room and everybody was gathered around. That's my, my cousins and my mother and my Aunt Amy. And then I came in and everybody's already seated and the story has already begun. My grandmother's sitting in a rocking chair. And so I came in and I sat down. My cousins couldn't really understand the stories because my grandmother only spoke Finnish. But she told the story of coming over, and that's a story for another night. But she told the story of the great adventures on the ship and coming over. And the crossing took a while, it wasn't like, a couple days, it was a while. And she was 15 when she came over, and she came over by herself. And you know that part of the story. So I sat down, and I was listening to this, and then their stories ended, and then she went to bed, and everybody went back to what they were going to do, and then she died a couple nights later.
You'll find your
There's a part of the story that I've never told anyone, and it's that when I came down to the living room and my grandmother was already telling the story, I heard the tail end of one of them, and there was other stories from when she was young, and my two cousins were sitting there, and they had no idea what she was talking about because they couldn't speak her language. And I thought, oh, I'll be able to hear this part of the story again. I had no idea what was going to happen, and there's no one left to tell me what those stories were, and I didn't hear them. They're gone forever. I didn't hear them because I wasn't there when I was supposed to be there.